What error occurred? Well, in any case, uh, good morning. You're watching Septum Sin versus the World. I'm Septum Sin. There was an error that didn't play the opening, which is why I am like, so let's do it now.
He likes movies, we like movies. Septum Sin versus the world. Septum Sin versus the world. Septum Sin versus the world. Septum Sin versus the world.
Greetings, and you're watching Septum Sen versus the World. I'm Septum Sen, and this is another anime update, the show where I let you know about what's coming out. Now, of course, I've been incorporating a few other things in here, but I think it's going to stop with this. It's just I'm going to show off a couple of things that I think are pretty cool, and then I'm going to go into the anime. So, which in some weeks might actually outnumber the anime, depending on how many anime are released. But let's go ahead and I'll show you some interesting highlights in the non-anime variety first. So, the first is just, Wicked is coming out on 4K, Blu-ray, all that stuff. And, Wicked is one of those that I am curious about. People say it's really good. It was one of the better films of last year. I didn't watch a lot of films from last year, so but still, I am curious. I do want to check it out. So I think I'm going to get a hold of this sometime in the future. Not anytime soon, but eventually. Eventually. Then, Twin Peaks A to Z. I mean, I have a version of this, but it's kind of cool that you can get it on Blu-ray now. Which, you get all of Twin Peaks. I want to say that you also get the newer show. Yeah, you get the limited series as well. The only thing that's missing from this series is, I want to say, Firewalk with Me. But that has a Criterion release, so that'd be nice. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's not just Blu-ray. It's it's got 4K. All right, well, even better. Good series. If you haven't watched it, you should. Punch Drunk Glove is getting its 4K Criterion, and I think it's worth having on Criterion. It's probably one of Adam Sandler's best movies. That's not a raunchy comedy. So I would definitely check that out. I just love Bewitched. I thought it was a cool thing. I just think it's cool that it's getting a Blu-ray release. And VHS Beyond, I punish myself by watching these films. This one is an Aliens-inspired one. And you know what? I mean, it's not bad. It's not a terrible movie. You can watch it on Shudder. I'll probably get it because I've got all the others. I'm like that. So, And The Shining is one of those that is considered a classic. So if you want this, you can go to Walmart and get an exclusive 4K steelbook of it. I have it on DVD, so it's a snapper case, so I might have to upgrade eventually. I'm not sure what the cost is on this one, but yeah. This is an anime show, so I'm not going in depth. All right, now we're getting into the anime. So, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 is kind of like a kind of martial arts series. But this guy, he's like Demon Finger, and he's got to defeat all these other demons and eat all the other fingers so he can kill them or something like that. I'm not as familiar. I didn't watch the show, but I've heard a lot of people talk about it, and a lot of people love it. That's a pretty cool shonen show. So, it's got season 2. From what I recall, they don't really make much more after that. But you never know what's going to happen to people. It looks good. It looks kind of fun. It's kind of funny actually right now that we got Borderlands advertising on it. But in any case, I do find it to be one I'm curious about. But I've got so much to get into. I'm not sure I need to get into anything new. So there's Chain Soldier season 1. It looks interesting. I like this kind of picture here. It is from Sentai, so the $47.49. That's an Amazon price. It's probably a little cheaper on Sentai's site. It is, and it'll be a lot cheaper when it goes on sale. In a world where only women can gain superpowers, Yuki Wakura seems doomed to a boring future working in a secondary and caretaker positions. Then fate literally changes his world, pulling him into a monster-filled Mito dimension where he's rescued by the dominating Kyoka Uzen, whose ability temporarily gives Yuki incredible power at the cost of transforming him into her inhuman slave. Stunned at Yuki's strength when transformed, Kyoka decides to bind Yuki to herself permanently, which he's all too willing to do until it turns out that she also expects him to serve her all-female combat unit as a maid and servant, even when he's not fighting as her personal chain soldier. That sounds... I don't know. That sounds like it could be annoying. But, hey, it might be good. I don't know. If you like that, then definitely. So, A Certain Magical Index Season 3 is getting a full season release, which is great. The word for it is, it's about freaking time. But because these series, they release in 2 halves. I got the 2 halves on sale, which still is probably more. Yeah, $37.99. So yeah, it's still a lot more than what this is. Usually, if a series is popular enough, you wait about 1 to 2 years. You can get it on. You can get the full season. So it just depends on if you're willing to wait. But if you don't have it and you like this series, because the other 2 seasons are full release, it's 3 seasons plus a movie, and it's a pretty decent one. It's about this city where a lot of people have superpowers, and they're like espers or whatnot. And then there's also these people who can use magic. They're called the wizards, and of course our main character can't do either, but he does have one superpower which can negate out others, and he ends up being paired with this nun-ish girl, Index, who has apparently learned all of the spells and so on. It's a pretty interesting series. It was slow for me at first. I know one of our people on Animazing really loves this series, so it is a fun one. I got into it, and it has several spinoffs. So if you haven't checked it out, you should. Probably not season 3. The Weakest Tamer began a journey to pick up trash. Complete collection. That sounds like an isekai. So, Ivy was gifted the ability to domesticate monsters, but has 0-star rating. Viewed as a curse from the gods, she's forced to live her life as a scavenger. That is, until the day she befriends the slime and finds the courage to start a new journey. That sounds like one that you could just you could do a crossover, like that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Psychopaths 1 and 2. It's nice to have a little compilation set there. It is a Crunchyroll. It's a Walmart exclusive. Walmart does this from time to time, and unlike the other one, because this is an anime series, let's take a look at what the price is. $39.96, which that's not bad actually. I mean, I've seen a lot worse prices there. And there's 2 movies. The first season is awesome. Second season is meh. So, it's about this future where people are it's almost like pre-crime, because if you get too aggravated or too upset, they gotta go and take you out. Yeah. So the last one here is One Piece Voyage 14, which covers episodes 904 to 916. If you are collecting One Piece like this, heaven help you. But this is your opportunity to continue the series. I admit, if you are those people that watch it only on physical or want it on physical like right away and want to get it as soon as you can, then this is the way to do it. But I prefer to wait for the 26 episode ones myself. I stopped watching it in the 400s. I need to get back to it eventually. Which means I got to start over because I've forgotten most of what's gone on. Yeah. Well, that was it for this episode. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and share. Now let's check our comments real quick. Oh, we got Mike McNally, who's over here, and he says hello, and I say hello back, sir. And we'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.